Are you ready to nail party?
I will be using my Competitive Edge Custom Original Double Thick Extra Long Nail Forms, my Sculpt in Soft Pink, my Shape It Up, my Stuck on You, my Crushed Diamonds Gel Against Gel Polish, my first Snow Dazzle Rocks, my Glass Slipper, my No Wipe High Gloss Top Gel, my Smudge Brush, my Sculpt Duo Brush, and my towelettes. Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize. And I will be using my Crystal Decanter Spray Sanitize, available in peach, gardenia, and fragrance-free. Sanitize your hands and your client's hands. Now I'm going to remove the polish with polish remover, available in peach and gardenia. And even if the client doesn't have on polish, I like to clean off the nail. I will be using my disposable 100 grit Purple Terminator etcher. Just peel off the back and stick it onto your board. And when you're finished, you just peel it off. Now I'm going to etch my nail. Go with the way the nail grows and push back the cuticle. Proper etching eliminates 75% of lifting. And I use a very light touch. The etcher does all the work. I love this etcher. And it fits right around that cuticle perfectly. You just get all the shine off the nail. When there's no more shine on the nail, you're done. Now I'm going to use my Pterygium stone to push back the cuticle and make sure that there's no skin that's grown up on the nail. This is just extra insurance against lifting. Now I'm going to remove the dust with my plastic manicure brush. This also helps eliminate lifting. I will be applying my non-lifting nail primer and then let it dry. This kills the germs on the nail and dries out the oils on the nail and promotes adhesion. And I always have my primer in my primer holder with a little towelette so I can wipe off my brush. Just dab it so I don't have too much primer on my brush. I don't want to oversaturate the nail. And then I wipe it off before I put it back into my bottle so I don't contaminate my primer. Now I'm going to apply my nail form. Just split it. Stick together my little wings. Place the curve underneath the free edge. Stick down the sides. Now I'm going to apply Stuck on You Bonder Gel Base. This will make the sculpt adhere to the natural nail and prevent lifting. Brush it on. Cover the entire nail. Don't worry if you get a little bit on the form. Won't bother anything. There we go. Cure 45 seconds in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to pour a small amount of Shape It Up into a glass dish, and this is to keep my brush moist during application. And don't use alcohol, always use Shape It Up. Alcohol will cause cracking and breaking. Now I'm going to be applying my Sculpt, and to create a long, thin sculpt nail, I will be applying my Sculpt to the free edge first. This makes it easier to focus on the shape. I will be going to a number 7 on my form, and so my bead needs to be about half the size of the free edge. So from here to here, and then I'll make my bead about this big. So I squeeze it out, measure it to maybe about the 3, and just scoop it out. This little silicone tip is really nice. And just roll it off. Moisten your brush. Angle your brush down. Pat it all the way from side to side. Start stroking it out. Get the shape. I'm going to be tapering this out. So easy to work with. If you can imagine it, you can do it with Sculpt. There we go. Clean up the tip. Just make sure it's just how you like it. And what's awesome with Sculpt is it doesn't dry until you cure it. You can make sure it's just how you like it. There we go. Now I'm going to do a quick cure. Do a 10-second quick cure in an LED or a 15-second quick cure in a UV. Now I'm going to squeeze my C-curve. Just apply pressure. There we go. Taper it out. This makes the nail nice and tapered and gives it a nice C-curve and makes it really strong. My next bead is going to be for my cuticle area and my stress area. This bead is going to be almost the size of the nail bed. There we go. Just scoop it out. Place the rounded edge towards the cuticle. Just roll it off your brush. Moisten your brush. Angle your brush like a pencil. And get the cuticle area nice and smooth. And flush with that cuticle and the natural nail without touching the cuticle. Go from side to side. Make sure you cover the entire nail bed, side to side. So you have a nice cuticle area. Now we're going to build up the arch in the nail. Going to stroke it out. There we go. Get a little bit of moisture. Stroke it out, blending it in to your free edge. Super easy and super fun. That's so pretty. Now we're going to do our full cure. Now I'm going to full cure 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to remove the nail form, and I just squeeze it together. It comes right off. Now I'm going to remove the tacky surface with my Clean It and a towelette. I will be using my disposable 100 grit long-lasting zebra file and my disposable clean finish buffer. And this buffer is made out of material, not paper. So you can use it wet, you can use it dry, and you can also use it with oil, and it doesn't leave any grit on the nail. It's very easy, just peel off the back and stick it onto your board. Stick it on. Very easy, and when you're all done, you just peel it off. Now I'm going to score the edge using my etcher. So when I file around the cuticle, it's nice and smooth, and it doesn't cut the skin. I just peel off my etcher and throw it away. Now I'm going to file my nail in 5 steps. My first step in filing is straight out from the nail groove on the left. Hold the finger securely. Place the file underneath the free edge. On the side, come straight out from the nail groove. Step number 2, straight out from the nail groove on the right. Hold the finger securely. File straight out till it's nice and even. My third step in filing is to shape the tip of the free edge, and this is going to be a square, so I hold my file straight up and down, hold my fingernail securely, and go straight across. Step number 4 is the top of the nail in the cuticle area. Holding my finger securely, file down on the side, across the top, down on the other side, in a horseshoe pattern. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. This keeps the arch in the nail and the curve in the nail. If you hold your file flat and try to file, you're going to make the nail flat. You don't want to do that. You want to keep that nice arch in the nail. There's a little road where you have Sculpt, natural nail, and cuticle. You're going to place your file in that little road and file the Sculpt flush with the natural nail. Step number 5, turn the nail around from the client's angle and bevel down towards the tip. This is the angle the client's going to be looking at for the next 2 weeks, and you want to make sure it looks beautiful from their angle. Make sure it's nice and smooth, that there's no high spots or low spots. When there's no more shiny on the nail, you know it's nice and even. When you're finished doing your 5 steps, just dust off the nail so you can see everything really good. Then I take my file and I just do a little finishing. I want these sides to come straight out. I don't want them to go skinny, fat, skinny. I want it to have a nice straight line. So I hold my file straight up and down and come straight out from the nail groove there. But I'm holding my file straight up and down, not under the free edge. There we go. Nice and straight. Okay, looks great. Now I'm going to buff the nail with my clean finish buffer. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Go around the cuticle area, get it nice and smooth. Out towards the tip, holding the finger securely. Whenever you're filing or buffing long nails, just make sure you always hold the finger and the nail securely. And take off the sharp edges. Have the client go wash their hands with peach antibacterial soft suds and a plastic manicure brush. Now I'm going to apply a really thin coat of Flawless foundation. This prevents gel polish from peeling around the edges. Just a little bit on my brush. Just a real thin coat. Cure 45 seconds in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to apply crushed diamonds for my Night Before Christmas collection. Nice long strokes. Cover the entire nail. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, love that. That's pretty just by itself. But we're even going to give it more glitz and more glam. Very lightly cap the tip. Cure 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. I will be applying my first snow dazzle rocks with my smudge brush. And I get a little towelette so I can dust it on over my towelette. And I get a little bit on my brush here. And just start tapping it on. And it's sticking to that little sticky layer from my gel. Get a little bit more here. Oh my gosh, that is so fun. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. It's all opal and looks like cellophane. It's so pretty. There you go. Then we're going to put our glass slipper on top. And what's so awesome about this glitter is it's flat. So when we put on our glass slipper, it's completely smooth. I just love this. It's so smooth and it has a ton of dazzle. And after you put your glass slipper on, oh my goodness, it is going to be amazing. Nice long strokes. Wow. Cover the entire nail. There we go. Beautiful. Cure 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to apply conditioning cuticle oil available in peach and gardenia. This is so good for your cuticles, for your natural nail. It helps the natural nail grow out nice and healthy. Eliminates hang nails and dry skin. Now you have your extra long Sculpt nail with crushed diamonds and first snow. And this looks like it's encapsulated, but a lot easier to do. And it's so beautiful as an accent nail or a full set. When you're all done, it's so easy to clean up. Just peel off your strip. Disinfect your boards. Fold up your disposable towel and throw it away.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And remember, at Tammy Taylor Nails, nails are always fun and never feel like work.